Hello and welcome back to another video on this channel. Thank you for watching. Happy holidays, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Siege. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned for some tips. Now, if you go to the Leagues menu, and then you see how, shout out to my league, Cowboy fans only. On the left is our old League versus League menu, but in the middle is this thing called Siege. Now, Siege is a new way to play against other leagues, and it's done in a very interesting way. Now, if you click on this, you can see the point total and the rankings for the different leaders in your section. So if you click on Siege, then you see this map here, okay? So it's got different zones, and each zone is a player for your league, and you can see that's one zone, and that's been captured, so that's the number of points that we get for that. So you get points as you proceed through with capturing. Now you can look on certain boxes here, and it shows that there are paths you can go. Certain paths you can't go, so you have to pay attention to the yellow lines, and that is the way you can progress through the Siege map. It also has the point total at the top, so you can see that right there. And if you look in the upper left-hand corner of some of the zones, they've got a symbol. This one's got a run symbol, hence run only play. Now, these are called mods. So let's take a look real quick at the mods. And there's a couple types. There's global, which apply to all of the zones. And then there's the local ones, which are only within that zone. And those are the ones that we'll be looking at here. Now, there's different ones that you can do. Though some are only a certain type of plays. So, for example, run plays, only pass plays, long pass, play action only. There's also an interesting one. If you look in the middle, Lucifer Chill, it's got a different symbol. That one's got a random play call. So the computer actually calls the play for you. So that means it's going to be a little bit more challenging because then you don't have total control over what plays you can run. All right. If you look at the points, 76 out of 96. Our league is pretty close, so let's see what we can do. And if you look at the power level, we're almost identical. So let's give this a shot and see how it goes. So you see the random play kickoff is return left. You don't have a choice of what type of return. Sometimes it's onside return. Sometimes it's something else. So, all right, so now before we click snap ball, I don't want to do a wide receiver screen. So if you click this play call button in the right side, then it'll actually give us a choice of changing to a couple of other plays. It won't give you a lot of choices. It gives you 3. So from this, you can choose one of the other plays. So instead of having just one play, you actually have 4. The original play call and 3 alternates. I'm going to go with a running play. I'm going to flip it and go this direction, but that doesn't go anywhere. So let's see what other alternatives. The toss sweep play. I don't like it a lot for leagues that are good, but no, it doesn't go anywhere. If you have a defense that's fast, it almost never works. Let's see. Let's try maybe a pass play. I like this one with the tight end route going out toward the side. So a flag route is what you might call it. And so let's see if we can get it to our tight end. And he's covered, but, well, he caught it, but it was out of bounds. So not a whole lot of choices left here. So 4th and 10, you want to definitely go for a pass play, and you got to get it out far enough. So let's just see what happens. Oh, he caught it. Okay, there we go. So that was good, and let's see if we can keep it rolling. So, but you get the idea. You have 3 plays to choose from, and, or I should say 4, considering the play call. And you can also flip it, keep that in mind. I try to look for a lot of the underneath short pass routes, some of the run plays. You just like in LVL, if you have a turnover or if you don't make first downs, then the drive is going to end. So let's just see what happens if we try to run a little bit here on 3rd down. Okay, well, let's see what we got. I don't like play action on 4th down because sometimes the player will the quarterback will get sacked even before he gets the pass off. So I never choose play action, and well, that ended that one. So anyway, that's just personal for me. So anyway, let's talk a little bit more about Siege in general. If you look on the left side of the map, there's 3 zones that don't have any mods. And so, well, going back to this one, this is the guy. If you take a look at the number of drives that our league has been going, and we've got 76 points. So anyway, you get an idea about how it can be difficult. So if you look at the map on the left side, there are no mods on the first 3. Just so you know, that is set. You cannot do that. Here, if you take a look at our league and you see where I am, here I am, Mad Max. I have a zone of 400, but it's several zones away from anybody. And I have an overall boost. So, yep. So anyway, if you go back to our opponent, what you want to do is you want to try to set up, if you're an admin, to have good but not great defenses on the left side. But the next column over where the mods start, that's when you want to start having some more difficult ones. So one tip, if you're an admin, and if you're not, just communicate with your admins. Don't have your awesome defenses on the far right at the 700 and the 400 boxes. If you have a whole lot of good defenses, then you can do that, spread them out. But you want to front load your defenses, because each player only has 10 drives. And if they are encountering stiffness getting in, they're not going to be able to penetrate and get further in. In my experience, even with a good league like ours, we don't really get that far up. So anyway, if you look up there, you get points. I'll come back to that in a second, but if you're admin, this is what you're able to do. You can switch it to edit mode, and you can move different players around on the map, and then you can move the mods around. So my recommendation is put the harder mods and the harder defenses on the second column. That first column is basically 200 points, and you can't increase it with any mods. So I would just have good but not great defenses there. Oops, sorry about that. And then just have strong defenses starting from there. You can also swap out mods and move it from one to the other. So if you go to the league store, there's this new thing called league tokens. And if you look, then you can see how you can click on this and you can spend league tokens on different items. You can even buy more Siege tickets. You can use Madden Cash to buy tokens, but if you save up the tokens, and you can start using them to buy currencies, or even a mythic badge or whatever. So anyway, that's a couple things about Siege. So hopefully you guys learned something and had a good productive session. Thank you again for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Happy holidays to all. Have a good night.